Hello and welcome to episode 6 of a series covering my development of a Python video game engine. When we left off last time, I promised I wouldn't come back until I had windows with buttons that supported minimizing, maximizing, and closing those windows. So since that time, it was about 12 days ago, I think, of the last video, since the last video, I have implemented a button class. And the button class changes the image. As you can see here, when I interact with the mouse, it goes to a hovered image, and then when I click it, it depresses. So it's state-based rendering, normal, hovered, and depressed. It's very cool. Quick shout out to a friend of mine, The Worm from Blockland. He made these excellent button images for me just on the spur of the moment one evening when I asked him. So that was very kind of him, and hopefully he'll continue to make some other images for the GUI system on the engine so that I can focus on the code. Like I said, I made a button class. The minimize, maximize, and close buttons are special types of the button class that automatically get added to the window. Eventually I'll make it so that you can toggle whether or not the window can or cannot be maximized or minimized. And we're going to allow for dynamic resizing as well. That'll be something in a future video. Okay, so you see the two windows here. We've got the white outer window, that is the parent, the red inner window, that is the child. And the window still works, exactly like normal. You can still drag it around. First of all, the minimize button here, when you click it, it resizes the window and puts it at the bottom. And the cool thing about it is that it just shows the title bar, basically. So you can drag that around. Very cool. And you can drag this to wherever you like, and then when you click the minimize button again, it makes the window the size it was before and puts it in the original position. So that's very cool. Then we have the maximize button. So I'll move this down here, click maximize, and it makes the window fill its parent size. So its parent is just the canvas, so it takes up basically the full window. And then when you click it again, it takes it back to the original size and position. And the reason why sizing it to the parent is important is so that you can offer these same types of minimize and maximize features with the windows inside Windows as well. So here I've got this red window, and I'll move down here, and I click minimize, and it resizes it and sends it to the bottom. I click minimize again, puts it back to the original size and position, and same for maximize. Maximize makes it fill the whole thing on the inside, and I click it again, takes it back. So both of those work pretty well. I need to get a couple new images. Say like when you click maximize, it should show a restore image instead of a maximize image, but hopefully the Worm will be able to help me out with that as well. Finally, the close button here on the right works just like the other buttons in terms of changing when you hover the mouse and click it, and when you release the mouse, it performs the close command. Like I said, the minimize, maximize, and close buttons are subclasses. They're special types of the button class. So in addition to performing a normal command that you can assign to whatever you want, these also perform the special commands necessary for minimize, maximize, and close. So when you click the close button, it performs the normal button command and then closes the window. And I closed the inner one already, and I can close this one just as well. So now the windows are gone, and Python features built-in memory management. So when a window is closed, all of its children are deleted, and its reference to its own parent is deleted. So nothing is referencing that window object anymore, and Python will automatically garbage collect and free up that memory. So it's very cool. So you see I've got one more button up here at the top. It looks a lot like the close button from the window, but it's just a regular button. Like I said, you can assign whatever command you want to these buttons, and it hovers and depresses just like the other buttons. Only this one is assigned to the close command for the entire game. So clicking this button will quit the game and end this video. That's all that I have for now. in the future, what I'm planning to do for the next video is to implement checkboxes and radio buttons and sliders, the ability to scroll, scroll bars, whatever you want to call it, the ability to scroll content up and down, and I may throw in text with that as well, depending on how that goes. And then, looking into the future after that, after I get all the GUI stuff done and get that working efficiently, then I'll move on to audio, 2D audio at first, just for the well, I guess I should call it non-positional audio, just for GUI. So you could hover over a button and have it make a beep when you hover it or click it, and then there'll be positional audio, which happens sounds like it's happening at one point in the world for an explosion, another point in the world for a player spawn, things like that. So there's non-positional for the interface audio and positional audio for the actual gameplay audio. So that's what I plan to do next after I get the GUI stuff out of the way. So that's all I have for you to now, for now, today, whatever. I guess I'll go ahead and click this button, and like I said, it's going to close the engine and end the video. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye.